Hi everybody, this is Paul Waterloo here with my daughter Julia's car, a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. It's been a good car. We bought it about a year and a half ago. I bought it as a salvage car. It just had a front end damage, not much, and it had 29,000 miles. It's got the 1.8 liter engine, and it's got the tick of death going on. And I was looking at YouTube and found all sorts of people complaining about their engine ticking. And then recently I found somebody who ended up showing that it's rod knock due to the coating on the cylinder walls being damaged. And my daughter's car now has 53,000 miles on it, and it has 53,000 miles on it. We bought it with 29, and it had this knock a little bit last summer. It's about 50 degrees out today, and listen to that thing. You could just hear it like crazy. So she came home from college, and it's got this knock again, and it's more than I've ever heard before. So you can hear it, and you know that it's from the cylinder walls when you hear it on the acceleration, but as it decelerates, it's no longer knocking. See, watch, as soon as it accelerates, and then it floats back down. That's because the thrust that's being put on the piston during the acceleration causes it to bang around in the cylinder, but when it coasts back down and there's no thrust on it, it can slide up and down in the cylinder without wallowing back and forth. So there is no rod knock. So unfortunately, we bought this car as a salvage car, so there is no warranty on it. I hear Hyundai has warranted a bunch. And today I changed the oil. I don't know how many miles I had on it, 5,000 maybe. But you can see all the material that I found. Most of it, it's pretty much all non-magnetic. It's aluminum or something that's non-magnetic. And when you put it on your fingers and you rub it around in your fingers, you would not want that going anywhere in your engine. It's terrible. It's like grit. It's like if you were walking on glass, and some of those particles are really big. So I'll link another YouTube video where the guys find the piston lining material rubbing off. I mean, look at how big that one piece of material is. I did cut the oil filter open, and interesting enough, I only found everything in the pan. And when I look at these pieces of the actual filter itself, there's essentially no aluminum material in there. So it's kind of odd to me. I guess, could that mean it's downstream of the oil pump and it's falling straight into the crank from the cylinders? I don't know. But there's basically, I've got a Porsche 996. I've ripped those oil filters apart before. My Audi S8, I always see little pieces of aluminum. I can see one right there. But there's essentially zero debris in the filter, but there's tons of debris in the pan. So I also took the rest of everything and put it through a cheesecloth. I really didn't get much. I haven't been able to figure out how much debris is in the cheesecloth from where I drained the oil. At this point, I really don't care. But what I plan to do is just buy either a rebuilt engine, which I haven't been able to find easily for a 2011 to 14, or I'm going to buy a used engine. And I guess if I buy a used engine, I'm going to be rolling the dice once again. So I'm not quite sure why this one did it, but that's it for me. I'll link the video where the guy showed the piston lining off of the worn off the piston. So best of luck, but you're pretty much screwed, or get over to the Hyundai dealer ASAP before your warranty wears out.